basically, stress is when we're out of alignment with who we truly are. That means we're out of alignment with a clear mind and a peaceful, happy, compassionate heart. Most of the time, what we really find, if we step out and become the observer rather than being in the midst of it all, is that a lot of the fears that we have are really created. It's not real. And a lot of the the anxiety that we have about things are usually in anticipation rather than it being a reality in the moment. So basically, it's all this stress is created from our prediction in a way. Oh, that's going to be hard, or that's going to take up too much time, or that's going to be so stressful. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like everything that we put a label on, it's according to our interpretation of how it's going to be rather than what is real. And so if we take that in mind, then when we feel afraid of things, we can go into that theta state and we can just change the way we think. And when we change the way we think, we change the way we feel. And so we can actually change a fearful state into a better feeling state. And through theta, we can do that. We can change the fearful thoughts into a more safe thought pattern, and we can bring out a feeling of safety, a feeling of being secure, a feeling of being protected. So depending on how we feel the situation is going to benefit us, we can use theta to download ourselves with a better feeling and with a better thought pattern. And what I found, like for instance, with phobias, I mean, theta healing is so efficient in treating phobias, because I was teaching a class in Singapore, and one of my students, she has been afraid of heights all of her life, and she would be now in her 30s. And in Singapore, most of the people have to live in high-rise apartments, and so she didn't have much choice as to where she could live. And so she lives on the 21st floor, and she was doing this basic self-mastery course. And she said, I will be your subject for demonstration, she said, because I'm terrified of heights. And so she came up, and I demonstrated on how to help people transform their phobias. And with her, it's phobia of heights. And then we finished the session, and we finished for the day. And then the next morning she came back, and she was kind of like hopping and skipping and just saying, I have to share this, I have to share this. And she said, yesterday when I went home, I wanted to see if that healing session worked. And of course, she went to the balcony, and she said normally by the time she reaches the balcony door, her tummy is in all the knots. But this time she said she felt nothing. She felt okay. So she opened the balcony door and she stepped outside, and she was kind of like expecting this naughty feeling to come back. But she said there was nothing. She felt perfectly okay. Then she went to the edge of her balcony, and she looked over the side, down those 21 stories down, and she saw the people and the cars and everything, and she said she felt perfectly okay. And that, to me, it's so good to have, because that is kind of like an extreme case, because she's had phobia for years and years and years. But you know, if ever you feel afraid, if ever you feel anything that you don't want to entertain, you can use theta to change it. You can use theta to transform it into something that will be beneficial, that would help you.